Hi everyone, I'm April and you're watching The Tangled Cat Speaks. As most of us these days, I'm staying at home. I have been told to work from home from my employer, so I've got my little office space set up. It's not really an office space, it's just part of my kitchen table because I've never had to work from home before. I've never had an office in my home or anything like that, so it's a little bit different, but I am working at home. I know that a lot of us are doing that. I know there's other people who can't work from home but are still at home. Now, being that this is a knitting and crocheting podcast, I thought I would mention some of the things that we can do to keep ourselves occupied, because I know that even though knitting and crocheting is our happy place, it's our bliss, it's our peace, it's our getaway. But just like anything, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, and you might find yourself starting to pull away from the things that you love just because you're just doing so much of it. So I thought I would come up with a few ideas that I know I'm going to be doing to kind of break that up a little bit. Still still yarn related, but not quite knitting and crocheting. So what I'm doing in this particular episode, I'm probably going to make a few different episodes, really short, like this one's going to be super short, of just letting you know some of the ideas that I've come up with to break up some of that monotony. So that being said, I love knitting, I love crocheting, I love making. I don't quite love doing all of the finishing touches. And mostly that means I don't like weaving in my ends. So as an example, here is a shawl that has so many ends. Well, it felt like 8,000, but maybe it's not quite 8,000. But I've got ends that need to be tucked in. And I've got this whole pile. Do you believe it? This whole pile of shawls, and I think there's a cowl in there, that they're done. They just need the ends tucked in. I've literally worn many of these things with their ends just dangling out because I don't like putting the ends in. I just don't like doing that last finishing touch. And I have no shame. I'll wear these things without tucking in the ends, but I thought now's a good time to pull these out and just get that done. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to get this whole pile of end weaving done in one sitting, but it's something that I can do when there's a little bit of a rut coming on where I feel like I'm just like, okay, I've been knitting and knitting and knitting, and I need to do something just a little bit different. So that is my idea this time. Like I said, I'll be posting up other short videos like this with some other ideas, and we'll see how this goes. We'll all try to get through this together. I hope that everybody is staying happy and healthy and finding ways to connect again, to reconnect with your family members. I hope that we can all make the best of this situation, and that we can have memories that are good and not always so anxiety filled during this time where where there is a lot of scary things going on. And you know, let's try to make some of those good memories with our families, connect with each other. We've got a lot of technology to where we can all communicate. We don't always have to be in the same room. And try to get some things done. Some of those to-do lists, things that have just been niggling in the back of your head. You know, I got something to do, but I don't really want to do it. Now's the perfect time. So I am going to go ahead and get my little darning needle and a pair of scissors, and I am going to go to work on this pile, and I will see you next time. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay smart,